Ladies and gentlemen, I have one last story to tell you. I'm going to tell you about how I dropped him. Now... When you hear people say, holding the baby, like, oh, Muggins here was left holding the baby, that sounds like a negative thing, doesn't it? But it turns out it's preferable to dropping the baby. We take him swimming. And I resent that because, as far as I'm concerned, the defining characteristic of becoming an adult is that no one can make you go swimming anymore, right? You're a kid, you're like, come on, we're going swimming. I don't want to. No one cares. You get dragged along. You've got to get all changed, and it's all awkward and cold, and there's all pubes on the floor, and none on you, and you're like, oh, God, I don't know. And then you go for a swim, which is basically a walk, except you can immediately die. And then you get back from your swim, and you've got to do the same thing again in reverse, and it's all cold and chafing and wet and awful and towels. And you think, that's it, you become a grown-up, you think, that's it. No one can make me go swimming anymore. I'm an adult. And then you have a child and your partner goes, well, you're taking him swimming. And you go, no, there was a line in the sand. There was a principle. So anyway, I take him swimming. And we go to our local fantastic baby swimming club. Now, there's a lot of things you can do with your baby during the day. A lot of them are just basically parent suicide prevention. They just get them out of the house, get them back in the world, get them doing stuff. They're not all good. Baby yoga, I've got some questions about. I think... I've never been, but I assume it's just a hippie with 6 babies on a foam mat going, just breathe, babies, just breathe. You're probably a bit tired out, a bit wound up after your 5th nap. Just breathe while I count the money. But I tell you, a really good one is baby sign language. I cannot stress how good this is. If you're having a kid, when they're a baby, take them to baby sign language. They can communicate before they can talk. You can learn some basic signs and actually have a chat with them. You can learn, like, milk, biscuit, breach, breach, snipers, 3, on the roof, go, go, stack up, A squad. But I do approve of baby swimming, so we go along to rubber ducks, and we all get in the swimming pool together, and we swish the babies from side to side. I don't know why we take them swimming. Everyone knows babies can basically swim anyway. We've all seen the Nirvana album cover. You wave $10 at them and they're just like... I think it's because he used to be sperm quite recently, so he sort of remembers. So we get them there and we swish them around as we all sing the school song. Often, I'm the only dad there, and as a result, I've got a deeper register in my voice, which means that everyone can hear that I don't know the words or the tune, and I've got no concept of what key is. And it's just me and 9 mums in bikinis, and you can't make friends with them because it's hard. I don't respect you at all. I swish them from side to side. Welcome everyone to Rubber Ducks. We'll have lots of fun at Rubber Ducks. I wish I were dead at Rubber Ducks. And I used to resent it. I don't mind it now. He quite enjoys it. So we finish up. And then after the session, we go into the changing rooms. 99% of the mums are in the 100% of the mums are in the... There's not one who's snuck in, just hiding in a locker. It's been ages, give us a look. I mean, 99% of the time, I'm the only dad in the gents' changing rooms. In the mums one, they've got chat and bonding and mutual support and trust games, I don't know, knitting... And crucially, they have a travel cot, which you can put your baby in while you do the chafy, getting changed, awkward bit. There's no travel cot in the gents' changing rooms. There is now, since the incident. So there's nowhere to put him but a bench. So there's a bench there, a bit lower, not a lot lower. And I didn't drop him, I put him. I put him on the bench, and I told him, don't fall off. You fall off, no, right? And so I held him with one foot as I turned naked to wring my shorts out in the little grill thing there. But I couldn't quite reach, so I chanced it, and I just hopped. He seized the moment. He spooned himself off the bench. I teleported back across the room, and I caught him, but I caught him too late. I caught him like this. Like that, like... I protected the floor, is what I did. I got, probably the replay would show that I got him on the bounce. It was probably like, whoa. And he didn't cry, which is worse than if he'd cried. And I'm gathering him up and drying him and drying myself and freaking him out. And of course, the big question, do I tell his mum? No. But then what if he's got concussion and they're together, I've gone off somewhere else in a few hours, he starts, you know, and she doesn't know why. Still no, she's got enough on her plate, it's fine. So I finished getting him dry and I went out just as I was leaving. There was another dad in the room on that occasion. He was getting his little girl ready for the next session and he dealt with it brilliantly. He didn't look at me or make eye contact at all. And until just as I was leaving, I pushed the door open and I shot him a glance that I intended to mean, we shall say nothing of thee. And he looked back at me with a look that I interpreted as, Fathers for Justice. So, went outside to the car park, got the kid in his car seat, put him in, strapped him in his little baby car seat in the back of the car. I got in the back of the car next to him, shaking, closed the car door. He started howling. And I joined in. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you. It's always nice to perform in a venue that looks and feels like a really oversubscribed one of those puzzle room escape games.